how Kwebblecop lost his entire audience in 1 year.
April 2021, 97.9 million views. April 2022, 8.5 million views.
Dude, that's a
in the space of only
huge drop
12
in
months,
views.
Kwebblecop's viewership has fallen by roughly 90%, and we're going to outline every single mistake made which has
who's
brought him
Kwebblecop
to this
again?
unfortunate point.
If I'm not
Now, to
mistaken,
cut
he's just like
Kwebblecop,
a
aka Geordie, a
gaming-
little bit of
gaming
slack, we need to
Yeah.
specify that because he's a gaming YouTuber, some of this decline has actually been out of his control. We've explained in past videos that gaming YouTubers often have a very volatile career, as their view count is directly tied to the popularity of whatever game they happen to be playing. We can see this trend when looking at Kwebblecop's best.
That's true. That's exactly why you don't. That's why you can't survive off of just being a gaming Twitch streamer. You need to have like reactions, and you need to have like other content outside of video game. Because if you notice at the beginning of the stream, we had like 9 viewers, which was surprising. And then as soon as I started playing a game, most of them left. Because gaming isn't for everybody, but just chatting or doing cool events is for everybody, right? And so if you just balance between gaming and watching videos and doing cool content that's not just gaming, that's how you grow. But if you just only play games, you're not gonna grow like that, right? This is yeah. I need flex. That's just you on a different account, cool man. We'll do Flex Air. We're just not gonna do it right now.
Month ever back in August 2019, when his channel would achieve a monthly viewership of 166 million. At the time, Minecraft was coming back into the mainstream. 66
Dude, how many subscribers? 166 million. If you post like one video a month, I don't know the math. Can someone do the math? One video a month, 166 million divided. That's a lot.
At the time, Minecraft was coming back into the mainstream, bolstering Kwebblecop's content, whilst Fortnite was still in its prime YouTuber phase, giving him countless opportunities for fresh new videos. Since Geordie had no control over the popularity of these games, you might go ahead and call this an element of luck. However, almost everything else which was bringing in these 166 million views had been a result of Kwebblecop's actions. For example, Geordie was a master at collaborating with other YouTubers.
I'm a YouTuber. I want to know more YouTubers. I want to get to know all the YouTubers. I want my friends to be YouTubers or people that are doing similar stuff.
This became most evident after forming a YouTube trio known as Robust, which included Kwebblecop alongside 2 other familiar faces, Jelly and Slogo Man. Kwebblecop explained that his first viral video with over 14 million views was him, Jelly and Slogo simply messing around on GTA 5. As their relationship strengthened, a video where Kwebblecop simply met Jelly in real life for the first time gained over 12 million views. The trio were even picked up by PewDiePie's YouTube network Revel Mode.
Oh no! I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot that PewDiePie had his own YouTube network. I wonder how that's even doing. It has Markiplier on it. So
Alongside Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, with the subscriber count of Kwebblecop, Jelly, and Slogo being the best piece of evidence for the success they'd find as a trio.
Isn't Jelly still like really popular right now? Isn't Jelly like playing with like Ludwig and shit in Among Us? I think that's the last time I saw him. Like he was playing Among Us with Jelly or with Ludwig.
In addition to forming the Robust group, Geordie began dating fellow YouTuber Azzyland in 2016, with Azzy herself having a multi-million subscriber count at the time, meaning that they could collaborate on various different videos, providing further growth for each creator. Yet the overwhelming driver behind Kwebblecop's extreme viewership was without a doubt his laser focus on the content in combination with an unwavering work ethic. After beginning his channel, Geordie made a commitment to upload one video.
Dude, you can't just do the same exact face in every single thumbnail. Look, all these faces, it's just the same 2 faces, dude. Dude, reusing content. At least the rest of it's like original, but like Jesus Christ, every single other picture is like the same one.
Unwavering work ethic. After beginning his channel, Geordie
6 months ago. I'm guessing these are like 1 video a day. If this is 1 video a day, this is a lot of dedication.
He made a commitment to upload 1 video every single day.
But he also probably has like an editor who just slaves away editing videos.
27th of August 2012, I said to myself, I'm never gonna miss a day of uploading, no matter what happens. And every day I'm gonna make a video that's better than the one before.
Additionally, all of his energy was being focused on one channel
that's a good
only,
focus.
ensuring that the 1 daily video was always of the highest quality.
Every day I worked on it. Every day I studied it. I watched tutorials. I read articles. I spoke to people. I practice, and every day I made new videos.
And within this daily upload, it was obvious that Kwebblecop's goal was to ensure the most optimal experience for the audience.
I was making videos that my audience loved watching, right? So I asked myself, what does my audience love the most?
Each of those clips from Kwebblecop's discussion on the Watch Time podcast also displayed just how switched on he was in terms of personal development and the correct attitude required in order to grow a successful YouTube channel. So if he had the correct
I should probably
attitude
take
and
tips
mindset
from him.
in order,
Holy heck.
why after 5 years of gaining an extremely consistent 100 million views per month did this number drop to between 5 and 15
Just
million
not
over the
don't
course of
just not
a
take
year?
tips from this
Well,
part.
in
Just
order to answer that
the growing
question,
part.
Let's begin by
Not the
looking at a
falling
Twitter
to
post
zero
made by
viewers part.
Kwebblecop in early 2020. Before things go any further, I want to address the rumors. After 3.5 years of being together, Azzy and I recently broke up. I have nothing but love and respect for this beautiful, smart, and caring woman. Please respect our privacy, thank you, which was accompanied by a video approximately
So
1
he
year later.
broke up with his
conveniently just
girlfriend.
before his views began to decline.
I'm guessing
explaining the
okay,
reason
I'm gonna
for
call
the
it
breakup.
I'm gonna call it. He broke up with his girlfriend, got depressed, stopped making videos. Simple.
You guys break up? Well, as you guys might know, I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and Azzy is from Canada. And it was a long distance relationship. Once the honeymoon phase was over, we realized that we're two people from completely different places.
However, it would still
Dude, don't you have money? Dude, you're like one of the you have a lot of money. Just move to Canada. Chat, if you have a long distance relationship, right, and you have a lot of money, what's stopping you from just moving? If you actually want that relationship to work, just move.
It will be a little far-fetched to blame Kwebblecop's decline in viewership on nothing but this separation. Sure, he had one less person to collaborate and make videos with. However, if we take the date of Geordie's separation announcement, March 2020, and placed alongside his view count at the time, he actually went up in views after breaking up with Azzyland. Of course, there were other factors.
Oh shit,
during
they got
this
rid of the
time,
woman.
such as people being at home and therefore watching more YouTube due to the pandemic. Yet, as an overall, the data doesn't really suggest that this breakup had much of an impact on his eventual decline in views. However, it wasn't only Azzyland that Kwebblecop would stop making videos with. After 5 years of filming together, the robust trio being Kwebblecop, Jelly, and Slogo would also slowly disintegrate. Instead of playing with Geordie, who was busy
They grew their separate ways.
Jelly and Slogo replaced him with a different YouTuber by the name of Craner, which was noticed by fans on Reddit. The last thing I remember was that Kwebblecop was playing Minecraft with Jelly and Slogo Man in Robust Town. Now everything has changed. Jelly and Slogo Man replaced Kwebblecop with Craner in a new Minecraft server. Kwebblecop made his own solo play, and right at this moment he's only doing reaction videos. What is going on? Anyone got the explanation for it? Why is he now not playing with his friends anymore? Why isn't he playing games anymore?
Well, probably because they're not friends anymore. Dude, YouTubers are like very fickle beings. One second they're your friend, next second, once they can get no more content from you, or something happens in the background that's not public information, right? Some drama, they drop you an instant. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Like this, or will he come back to his own self again? First he took down the vlogs, but then he stopped playing with friends. As this became an increasingly common discussion in Geordie's comments section, he'd upload a video titled Why I Left Jelly and Slogo, explaining that as a result of making video after video with the group, each of which following a similar narrative, Kwebblecop felt as though he wasn't growing due to a lack of creativity.
I saw that my creativity was running out. I was just doing things with the group. I was going into that direction. I realized that I stopped growing as a person and that I just stagnated in life and I was just doing the same thing.
Geordie also explained that at around the same point in time, he'd become depressed, which made him feel as though he was holding the group back.
I ended up getting a depression, which I've never, ever said anywhere publicly, but it was also holding them back because I couldn't give them the energy that they needed to make these videos good.
And as a result, he began to participate in fewer and fewer recordings.
It wasn't a clear-cut, bye guys, see you tomorrow. And instead it was me joining less and fewer recordings.
From this point onwards, Kwebblecop was no longer making videos with the group, which had helped him to become so successful in the first place. He then began to collaborate with a new YouTuber going by the name of NotTayyy, yet this would also end in another bit of drama.
Me and Kwebblecop got into a fight, and after this fight I was pretty much left with nothing.
Kwebblecop found NotTayyy when he was still a small YouTuber, and while the details aren't public, it seemed as though Kwebblecop offered guidance and growth to NotTayyy in exchange exchange for part or full ownership of the channel.
I'm like, this guy could
Full
be a really
ownership
big
of the
YouTuber
channel.
if I could
That's
coach him
scummy.
a
What
little
the
bit.
fuck?
He has so much talent.
Now this went exactly as planned in the beginning. They started playing together and pretty quickly Tiger's viewership skyrocketed from 2 million views per month to 20 million views per month. However, at around the same point in time, Tiger randomly stopped uploading altogether. 2 months later, Tiger would upload a video on a different channel titled Why I Left Kwebblecop and Tiger, explaining that he couldn't talk about what had happened with the channel.
And I'm not gonna get too much into who was in the right or who was in the wrong, because I can't.
But he was no longer friends with Kwebblecop.
Everyone is asking the same thing. Why are you not uploading to Tiger, and what happened between you and Kwebblecop? Well guys, it essentially boils down to one thing, and that is that me and Kwebblecop are actually no longer friends. I feel hurt, I feel disappointed, I feel betrayed, and most of all, I feel forgotten.
What would become obvious later was that somehow Kwebblecop had claimed ownership over Tiger's channel, as he would upload a video where he had cloned Tiger's voice and attached it to an AI, which would provoke another response from Tiger, who was once again insulted by Geordie's actions.
Okay, okay, dude, you can't just, you're not like Disney, dude. You can't just take someone's identity and then like copy their voice and then make a YouTube channel out of it, man.
Cartoon character loaned my voice and put it on the Tiger channel. Listen, Jordy, this cartoon version of you might be your best friend, but I'm not your best friend, okay? I'm not even your friend.
And after Tiger called him out, Kwebblecop seemed to panic as he would delete every video featuring the AI Tiger clone. The two would make up on...
That's so weird. That's actually so weird. What the fuck? It's like you make a 3D clone of someone, copy their voice, and then have them make a video. That's like if I just like made a 3D XQC, right, avatar, took his voice off like a voice authentication program, and just made an entire channel that was just XQC, but he was an AI. Like, that's weird. There you go, Cat.
Twitter with Geordie stating life is too short to have enemies, yet shortly thereafter Kwebblecop would end their exchange by blocking Tiger on Twitter.
But then for some reason...
The classic move, block people, yeah.
But you know what,
Very
man?
classic.
I don't care.
What's most interesting about this whole interaction is that it correlates perfectly with the point at which Kwebblecop's views began to decline rapidly. However, the reason for the impending decline wasn't the drama itself, but rather one discovery made by Geordie throughout the conflict with Tiger, being that he could make an AI character to act as a real person. One of the biggest lessons I've learned in business is that pretty much everything you dream is possible. Cloning yourself, too easy. 4 years ago, I was in the middle of a burnout, made 3 videos per day and streamed 2 to 3 hours per day. I wished I could clone myself, so I did. What Kwebblecop is referring to in this Twitter thread is a channel he launched 1 month after the drama with Tiger, which posts gaming videos and uses an AI character as the main personality within the videos. Now, there's nothing wrong with anyone beginning a second channel, but when looking at the numbers, it's obvious that this new AI channel going by the name of Blue was seriously fragmenting Geordie's attention on the main channel. It was launched in May 2021 and began to do 4 million views per month instantly, yet if we look at the Kwebblecop channel, May 2021 was also the point at which his viewership declined from an average of 100 million views per month to 60 million views per month. Kwebblecop began to celebrate the strides that his AI channel was doing, yet he also seemed completely oblivious to the massive decline that was happening on his main channel. His average monthly viewership was down by 40 million on Kwebblecop while he was celebrating 4 million views a month on Blue. It was the very definition of the man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither, and this decline on the main channel brought about further changes which would ultimately make things even worse. Kwebblecop would upload a video titled My Most Important Video with I Quit in the thumbnail, explaining that he was no longer enjoying YouTube.
I'm having a hard time being creative. I'm having a hard time having fun in my job.
15 seconds left for what?
Sleep. I'm always worrying about YouTube, always thinking about YouTube. I'm not enjoying it as much as I was before.
Before going on to state that after 10 years he was discontinuing the daily uploads.
That's why after 10 years of making daily videos, I quit. I quit making daily videos.
Kwebblecop would finish the video by stating that starting from today, he planned on making top
honestly, I don't, unless you're a Twitch streamer, right? Unless you're a Twitch streamer who could just like, oh yeah, 4 hours. No, it's not a 4 hour stream just yet. You have another 10 seconds. Wait, no, 7, 8, 10 seconds, and then it's a 4 hour stream. But yeah, no, unless you're a Twitch streamer who's just streaming every other day, and you can fragment your stream into like 4 different YouTube videos, and then upload those 4 different videos over the next 4 days. Like, I don't think doing daily uploads is like a really livable thing. It's gonna tire you out.
Starting today.
Unless
From
you
now,
get unless you get an editor. Like, I don't see why there'd be a problem with an editor. You play a game for 1 hour, it gets edited down to a 20-minute video. Boom, simple. I would imagine. I've never done it, so I don't actually know. But like,
expect my next video to be top.
I would imagine it'd
notch,
be easy
to
if
be
you just have
really
multiple editors.
flipping good, to be exactly what you want to see.
Yet the first 3 videos posted in the days that followed were him bragging about his $10,000 dog, then him bragging about his custom orange G-Wagon, then him bragging about his $7.5 million penthouse apartment.
Welcome to my $7.5 million penthouse tour. Let's see if this video can hit 100,000 likes.
And it's just like, why would you post this, dude?
$7 million penthouse, and you couldn't move to Canada for your girlfriend.
For the money.
I don't care about making an extra buck on YouTube. I don't care about the money. I really genuinely do not do YouTube for the money.
Dude, that's literally just like the face of rice gum. Dude, I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. Fuck it up. Dude, a lot of these YouTubers who say they don't care about the money really do care about the money.
Feel inferior to you? Do you think new viewers on your channel want to open up the video section and see one video saying I quit followed by 3 videos talking about how rich you are? You think it's just a coincidence that David Dobrik got cancelled in the same
American A4, yes, American A4 Productions, yes.
YouTube? When you invite envy into the life of others, you pay for it in ways which you will not expect. The 3 videos felt like nothing more than a validation-seeking exercise which came off as quite insecure. A 2008 study by the Journal of Consumer Research stated that when people feel powerless and out of control, they feel an increased desire to purchase items which convey high status. Further, this increased attraction to high status products stems from a specific inclination to re-establish power, which might explain Kwebblecop's motive to upload these off-brand videos. Maybe deep down he felt as though he had lost his position of influence, which was certainly plausible because at the time of uploading the videos, his monthly viewership had declined by over 85% from its peak. Additionally, his house tour might have been evidence that Kwebblecop had fallen into the classic trap of becoming distracted from the channel by the items he was able to purchase as a result of the channel in the first place. This theory could be supported by the fact that after uploading his house tour to YouTube and announcing that he no longer planned on uploading daily, the videos slowed dramatically. He went from 1 video per day to only 2 videos in both March and April of 2022, doing further damage to the channel's view count. Now we can't neglect the fact that his blue channel has actually gained a bit of traction over the last couple of months, gaining between 10 and 25 million views per month. However, when combining the views of both Blue and Kwebblecop together, even on the best months he doesn't crack 40 million views, which is still less than half of what he was able to achieve while simply focusing on one channel. In a recent video titled My $100 Million GTA 5 Business in Real Life, which sports a similar kind of vibe to the apartment tour, Kwebblecop talks about how he's also launched an NFT business and is working on a video game, potentially fracturing his focus.
Oh no! He's launched a fucking NFT. Oh, chat, everyone's falling into the fucking pit of NFT. Everyone's falling into the pit of making an NFT business or something like that. Why? Why is everyone doing this?
From YouTube even further. As mentioned earlier, Kwebblecop is extremely switched on in terms of how.
Dude, next thing you know, he's gonna like a collection of bored apes, and he's gonna start selling them. Dude, I want to see the Kwebblecop NFT rug pull. Where is it?
To build and run a successful YouTube channel, although as a whole there are 2 obvious problems that need to be solved. The first problem, which thankfully is relatively easy to fix, is one relating to ego. Geordie, I know how much we as males love to brag. It's written in our DNA to talk endlessly about how good we are, but you have to resist the urge to do so. Proclaiming your high status by posting videos of your G-Wagon and multi-million-dollar home ironically does the opposite of what you want it to, as your audience doesn't want to follow someone that needs to be validated in any way, shape or form. The second problem is a little harder to solve as it requires either more sacrifice or time, and I could be wrong altogether with this second problem because I'm not sure what kind of numbers your other businesses are doing, but your focus is clearly fragmented, or maybe you have too many things to focus on. You claim to have between 50 and 100 employees.
I'm running a business with I don't know how many employees. Anywhere from 50 to 100 employees work here.
Yet your views are significantly below where they were during any other year since 2016. The potential inefficiency of this was also noticed by some of the sidemen.
So Kwebblecop has basically tweeted out.
Chat, what are the sidemen at this point, chat? I keep hearing about the side. I know they're like Deji's group, right? They're Deji's group, right? But what do the sidemen do? Are they just like? It's just like is it a podcast? Is it the Sidemen podcast? Is that what it is?
He spends on average 14 days and 14 editors to make one video.
Instantly, I'm thinking.
14 days and 14 editors for one video? Dude. No, that's literally stupid. If it takes your editors 14 days to make one, if it takes 14 editors 14 days to make one video, they are literally just not working on the video.
Your team or your process is incredibly inefficient.
And while the one step back for two steps forward mentality is a great thing to have, something feels off with the numbers. Maybe you're just bragging about employing way more people than you actually do, and if this is the case, it's just another piece of evidence for the previous point. Quit with the bragging. It's not necessary and adds no value to anything at any point in time. When you appeared on the Watch Time podcast with Muselk, one very mature thing that you said was that you appreciate when your YouTuber friends call you out on things. So while I was probably a little bit harsh in this video, hopefully it can provide some genuine tough love feedback about where you can improve going into the future.
I mean, these videos are just kind of sad, honestly. $1 weapon versus ultimate $1 billion weapon in GTA 5. I think they'll both fucking kill you eventually. It doesn't matter. Upgrading slowest tails to fastest tails in GTA 5? What does that even mean? Breaking every bonus Sonic in these are like videos that you post and title like this in order to attract children, right? These aren't actually videos that and I'm guessing, yeah, if you have an army of like 100,000 kids watching every single video, you're gonna make bank. But children grow up, you know. You grow up, so do children, and when those children are gone, who's gonna watch your videos? You know. But you know, that said, it's that, I guess.